Hello, Kentucky. Denzel Aberdeen compared Kentucky to the defending champion Florida. Is it the same atmosphere? Are they going to paint a new blue and white champion this season? That would be awesome. When Denzel Aberdeen, now a cornerstone of the future Kentucky Wildcats team, compares the current environment in Lexington to what he experienced during Florida's national championship, it's impossible not to pay attention. The player's statement carries a different weight, especially when you consider the context of his transfer to one of the most traditional programs in college basketball. The fact that Aberdeen chose Kentucky after being a key player in the Florida Gators title win not only reflects his personal ambition, but also reinforces the perception that something special is being built with Pope. The atmosphere described by Aberdeen is a mix of high competitiveness and professionalism, characteristics that have always marked the great championship teams in the sport. There are definitely some similarities between that Florida team and this Kentucky team. I think it's even better here, he said, noting not only the individual talent available, but also the infrastructure and institutional support. The university offers that combination of factors creates an ecosystem where success seems inevitable, as long as everyone is aligned with the same goal. And for Aberdeen, that goal is clear: bringing Kentucky a record 9th national title. Aberdeen's role as a veteran on the roster is crucial. He's not only a seasoned player who has proven himself in big moments, but also someone who deeply understands what it takes to win a championship. Along with Otega Owe, another guy and a top candidate to be among the best players in 2025-26, Aberdeen forms a leadership duo capable of guiding a young and talented group. His mission goes beyond the court. He's determined to build a united team, constantly reminding his teammates that wearing a Kentucky jersey is, in and of itself, a big responsibility. I know the goal is to win 9, Aberdeen said, referring to the program's history of 8 national titles. That phrase echoes like a mantra in the locker room and reflects the philosophy of Mark Pope, whose message has been clear since his arrival. 9 is not just a distant dream, but an achievable mission. To achieve it, Aberdeen is willing to use everything he learned during his successful tenure at Florida. His experience in handling pressure, maintaining group cohesion, and executing in the crunch will be essential to transforming this team's limitless potential into concrete results. It's also worth noting that this is only Mark Pope's second season at the helm of CRIN. The progress he and his staff have made in such a short time is impressive. From building a balanced roster, combining seasoned veterans like Aberdeen and Away with young prospects, to strengthening the culture of excellence that has always defined Kentucky, Pope has shown that he is in control. Not only does he understand the program's legacy, but he also knows how to adapt it to the modern demands of college basketball. Denzel Aberdeen's presence, then, cannot be understated. He is the link between the present and the future, the player who can serve as the bridge to take Kentucky back to the top. His enthusiasm when describing the atmosphere in Lexington, "The people here are incredible," he said, "is infectious and reflects the general feeling that something big is about to happen." With a dedicated coaching staff, a roster full talent, and a mindset focused on the end goal, the Kentucky Wildcats have all the tools they need to become champions again. And as BBN eagerly awaits the start of the season, one thing is certain: with Denzel Aberdeen leading the way and Mark Pope orchestrating the vision, the dream of a 9th title has never seemed so close in scope. A well-aligned team can make all the difference, don't you think? The NBA offseason brought news that shook the hearts of BBN, with 2 former Kentucky Wildcats players, Antonio Reeves and Chris Livingston, facing new chapters in their professional careers after being released by their teams. And that was strange, right? Despite the uncertainty that accompanies these moves, the undeniable talent of these young athletes Forged on the courts of Lexington under the tradition of the University of Kentucky basketball program, continues, and they will soon achieve something new. Antonio Reeves, a name that made a difference in Kentucky 2022 and 2024, left his mark as one of the most promising point guards to wear the blue and white uniform of the Wildcats. Selected 47th overall in the 2024 NBA Draft by the New Orleans Pelicans, Reeves showed flashes of his potential in the professional league. In his rookie season, he averaged 6.9 points and 1.4 rebounds in 44 games, numbers that, while modest, reflect his ability to adapt to the fast-paced NBA. The highlight of his campaign came in November, when he scored an impressive 34 points against the Cleveland Cavaliers, a performance that not only set a personal best, but also highlighted his ability as an efficient and confident scorer. In the final 12 games of the season with the Pelicans, Reeves elevated his game, averaging 14 points on accurate shooting. It's a testament to his work ethic and the solid foundation he built in Kentucky. Before shining in the NBA, Reeves spent part of the season with the Birmingham Squadron in the G League, where he honed his skills and gained valuable experience. Despite his 3-year, $5 million contract, the Pelicans, under new ownership, opted out of guaranteeing his $1.96 million salary for the 2025-26 season in the offseason, freeing the point guard to the market. The decision, while abrupt, opens up new opportunities for Reeves, whose versatility and offensive instincts make him an attractive asset for teams looking for perimeter depth. Meanwhile, Chris Livingston, another Kentucky product, is also facing a transitional period after being released by the Milwaukee Bucks, selected 58th overall in the 2023 NBA Draft. Livingston had a low-key but promising run in the NBA, averaging 1.4 points and 1.7 rebounds in 21 games last season. His non-guaranteed $2 million contract, which was set to activate on July 15th, was not renewed, leaving the guard a free agent. However, his G League career with the Wisconsin Herd has shown his potential. In January, Livingston delivered a 25-point performance, showing his ability to impact the game with energy and athleticism. A graduate of the Kentucky system, known for molding versatile and resilient players, Livingston brings with him the tools to reinvent himself in a new environment in the NBA. The departure of Reeves and Livingston from their respective teams is not an end, but rather a new beginning. Both have demonstrated in their time in the NBA and G League the ability to adapt and thrive in competitive scenarios, traits that were refined during their years in Lexington. Kentucky's tradition continues to be a seal of quality, producing players who turn heads on any court as Reeves and Livingston look for new homes in the NBA. BBN remains vigilant, confident that the talent and determination of these former Wildcats will lead them to new achievements. We wish the best for these guys. Comment, it's important.